when you had that sparring match with cancel culture, at the beginning you had a certain vigor and attitude.
It was more than sparring. It was a heavyweight.
Oh man, I got knocked the fuck out. Let's not be. Let's
But
not,
no,
you know.
so my question is, and then I noticed you did kind of, you chilled and faded away.
Had to, bro.
If you could go back now, would you, the beginning of it, would you deal with it differently?
Absolutely.
Got it.
Absolutely. That's something I came like out my own mouth and said, you know what I mean? Like as of late, not even as of late, like, you know, like I would have maybe handled it the way I would apologize, but hey, I didn't mean to apologize. Like, I'm this type of person. Like, I'm gonna fight to the tooth and nail. Like, if I, you know what I mean? Yeah. About like my character and me and my intentions, that's something I'll never let. Like, I'm not gonna let you, you know what I mean, make me, I'm not a bad person at all. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, like my character, that's something I can't, like, I'm unfaltering on that. Like, you know, like I say, like, you almost gotta make it your business to not let that shit, you know, get to you. Cause once it gets to you, it's almost like, you know, it's a nonstop game of figuring this shit out. That's what we have to do anyways, to market ourselves, you know what I mean, to make ourselves worth something. And, you know, if you look back on, like, I was the most, you know, and I hope this shit don't sound like I'm tooting my own horn. At the time, I'm looking at it like this, but I was like the most marketable artist in the world. Like, when that shit happened, bro, I had my own meal with Burger King. Like a lot of the things like I see, like my peers like doing now, which I love to see it. Like, I love to see the shit. Like, these are like things that like I was blessed and fortunate enough to be able to like accomplish like my first year as a mainstream. Like, I had a meal at Burger King. And I shot the commercial. I still got the behind the scenes. Like I had so much going on, bro. Like you have no idea. Like I had so much going on. You know what I'm saying? But it's, you know, at the end of the day, like if you become wrapped up in the negative shit, we're so conditioned to rolling with the punches with social media or whatever it is, whatever room we come into, okay, we know we gotta adapt. Whatever space that we're in, we know we gotta adapt. Whatever business it is, whatever game we're playing, we gotta adapt. You know, and that's who's gonna excel. Like that's just how the world is.
The
you know
people
what I mean?
don't adapt though, and that's the problem.
No, they don't. Like
I was having a conversation with someone who's going through it online right now.
Right now.
Right now, I'm definitely not gonna tell you. and we were talking.
By the way, they're going through it online. It's kind of public.
Well, there we go. but we were talking about the concept of repercussions, right? And the people get no repercussions for what they do online. You know, they could still go to their job, they could still go home to their families. Nothing happens. If I say one
thing, bro.
One thing.
Be careful.
My career, my life is over.
Be careful.
He knows that, yes.
Be careful now.
You know, and it's I've sat down in rooms with people who are doing great things, and I've said publicly to them, like, hey, yo, should all of us just come offline and disappear? What's gonna happen to the internet if that happens? What are these people gonna talk about if I'm gone? If all of us are gone? No Instagram, no nothing. Only time you see me is in this chair, or if a pap caught me. What's gonna happen then? You know, our existence is some people's livelihood.
I saw a quote you had that you said, you never had as many fights as you've had as a rapper in your entire life pre-being a rapper.
No,
like,
for
like,
sure. Like, for sure. Like, people think, like, I love, like,
by
bro,
the way,
you love to fight. No, I don't. Like,
You got portrayed as a fighter, like a guy
I don't want to get hit. I don't want to hit you. I don't want to hurt my damn hand. Like, no, I do not. Like, I do not like to fight. Like, cut it. You need to box, bro. You need to know the fuck I don't. Who's gonna go run a mile every morning? Run 5 miles every morning? No, bro.